Good afternoon from Yummy Bean TV. Wishing you all well, sending plenty of love your way, and hoping your day is going the best it possibly can. Now, I had to come up and do this because I forgot that the number one governor at Belmarsh was Jennifer Louie, right? So we're going to talk the situation with Tommy Robinson, and I'm going to give it to you bloody straight about the legal side and what it all means and all that kind of stuff, right? From all the knowledge that I have over a lifetime in those institutions. Now, Jennifer Louie, as a person, I met her about 30 odd years ago when she was a prison officer, right? Now, she's a no-nonsense kind of person, right? She doesn't suffer fools gladly. I'll tell you what she's good at is the rehabilitation, the resettlement. As if you investigate and look her up properly, she's mentioned in loads of things where she's allowed certain courses for the better for inmates that prepare them for their release. She's always been that way. She's really, really strict. There's no nonsense with her. Now, the allegations that other podcasters say about people have put her in for bullying and all that, don't worry about all that. That doesn't matter. In that, when you're a female governor, there will be, I'm not separating men. Even if he was a man, there would be problems with staff who want to try and overthrow you. It wouldn't be the first time, it wouldn't be the last. And where she stands by her decisions, what she does, what they've done is they're probably trying to railroad her, saying that she bullies staff and that probably they don't like the way that she goes on because she's a very, very strong woman, right? Now, I agree with certain things on this, but I don't agree with them all. Now, one time, right, I was with Jenny Louie and I said something to her about two people that were staff and blah, blah, blah. You know what I was like back in the day. I could always remember this. And I said, Miss Louie, I said, so what about him and what about her? She said, listen, he needs to kick up his backside. He's got the wrong governor there in Belmarsh, Tommy Robinson, right? Listen, she don't play about. Now, what's happened, right, is we know the court said, we told you yonks ago, don't keep asking me and don't keep saying, you've got to keep this thing honest and true. Tommy Robinson has never been on protection. He's never been on Rule 43. There's Rule 43A, which means, I think that one is that you ask to go on protection and stay down the seg. Tommy Robinson has never been on that. The B, Rule 43B, all right, Mumsy? Rule 43B is you ain't got no choice. So it might have been on Rule 43, but it wasn't that one. There's two acts under it. I can't remember which way round it is, but if you check it, I told you straight, right? So in history, when he's gone to prison, he always has to stay in solitary, whether it's the hospital wing at first and then down the seg. He ain't never had no choice in nothing. Like I just said, the court has said so as well, right? He gets to Belmarsh, right? Now, Miss Louie, Jennifer Louie, she's not going to want no circus in her prison. She don't business. I know the murmurs, the mutterings are saying, yeah, but the establishment, the authorities are nudging her and making him have to make the decision whether he stays down the block or goes on the wing, right? Whether it's monetary, right, money, budgeting and this and that, she's number one. She has to say, don't matter what the court say to Jennifer Louie, she would know what she could be right about or wrong about. She's not no stupid fool, right? It's not whether she likes Tommy Robinson or not, right? When she's running, it's a you know what I mean anyway. But I wouldn't rule it out that they're saying, listen, make it difficult for him. Nah, he's not to have an easy time because of all the things that have gone on. But I don't believe Jennifer Louie would bite to what they might be telling her to do outside of prison. I think it would be just that it's her prison. I don't care. They said this, you're that, political, blah, blah, blah. I'm not interested, right? And what makes me laugh, where's the Southport killer? Is he on normal location? Could never be. If the brothers ever took him on, I'd be really, really surprised, right? I spent my whole life around him. The one thing I know about the Muslim Brotherhood, they won't be accepting child killers, mate. They won't. For whatever you lot say, the brothers will not be accepting no child killers. Everything's about forgiveness with Allah and God, as we know the big people in this world, right? But they wouldn't. So I'm going to find out this for you. He can't be and he's getting better treatment than Tommy Robinson. So what she's done is gone down there and said, listen, you can stay down here, right? But you have to accept it's your decision whether you go on Rule 43 for your own protection, not what they say, right? So he was on the other bit, the rule, whether it was 43B or 43A. I think it's 43B. That's what he's always been on all his life. I'm glad we told you that a long time ago. Tommy Robinson's never been on protection with his own mouth. So what she's saying is, go up there. Look, I offer you normal location, right? But Jen, you know you can't. He can't go up there. You know he can't go up there. You know if Tommy Robinson goes up there and dead, which is I'm surprised about. But she would only say that if she knew that she could get away with it, mate. She wouldn't be making. Do you think Jennifer Louie is going to be sending him up there, knowing that if anything ever happened to him, her head's going to be on the chopping block with all the stuff that's going on these days in our prison system? She wouldn't, but she must know she's allowed to do it. She must do. She wouldn't do it, but you know what I'm saying, right? So that means that Tommy Robinson he can't go up there, man. He's going up, but he's going to get done. You know he's going to get done. He's going to die up there. You know he is. That's it. Fact. There's no other ways. I've told you this for a lifetime, right? So he has to agree that for his own safety, they can't go up there. And remember, he can't go. Remember, he's got an outstanding court case. It's not like he can be transferred to another prison yet or to a CCAP where you can go down the block somewhere else. Right? It's not his fault. What would you do? Me, I'd turn up probably and die, but fucking hell, it don't really matter what I think because I was a nutter. Tommy Robinson will be thinking different, you know what I mean? But look, the one thing that we always knew is that, one, they kept him on the way that they always did in prison on 43B, Rule 43B, which is their choice to leave him down the seg, is because he might have some kind of influence. He ain't got no influence no more on those prison wings, right? It's not patriotic on there. He's not going to get a lot of support to back him. No, he isn't. He's outnumbered very, very severely. Now, it's all right that they're saying that you could get a prison officer to unlock the door. No. That won't happen down the block. There's no way. The cleaners are down there and all that. Don't talk shit to me. They won't be able to get in there. He's very, very high profile and political. But Jennifer Louie is saying, not in my jail. It's not no circus here. I'll give you the opportunity. You do what you got to do, but we're not doing it the way that they say and the way that you believe it should be done. I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it. And that means then that if you sign up to stay down here, then little privileges will be taken away. But no, the one thing they got wrong is, as far as I know, and I had a couple of prison officers phone me this morning, when you go on Rule 43 and you sign it over for your own protection, in fact, you get looked after better. So it's not the privileges and all that. But when you accept that you're vulnerable and your life's done, they believe that they've broken you. So will he or won't he, right? Coming up in a minute, more content.